I'm heading over to Rosemary Square in West Palm Beach for my next stop. Rosemary Square attracts locals and tourists alike for its abundance of shops, restaurants, arts, and culture. I'm here at the center of the square, which is home to the popular Palm Beach landmark, the Harriet Himmel Theater. Now, although the city has changed around it and the theater is no longer open to the public, it's always served as a community and cultural center since its creation in 1926. You started an architectural firm. Tell me how that started with your father, right?
Yes, in the late 50s, he joined me in my late 20s, and we started REG Architects. I'm Cuban by birth, right? And my father, was trained in Cuba as an architect. And there's a great school of architects from the 40s and 50s who came to the United States, most of them to South Florida. So having that source of inspiration has been great. But I also studied in Guatemala in 1980 as a 19-year-old, so that was great too, early in my career to see the beautiful architecture, the Indian culture, the Latino culture in Guatemala, and helping that to form me as an architect. So 1996, we had a strong mayor, the first one in West Palm, Nancy Graham. She was a dynamo. She wanted to change the urban setting of West Palm. There was 55 acres of land that had been purchased by another developer. They had demolished everything except for this beautiful historic church over here. And she put out an international invitation, and she had one request. She basically said, propose whatever you want to do with these 55 acres. You have one requirement. You got to reuse this building. And that we did, so we, with a related company, the owners, it started out as City Place. Today it's called Rosemary Square. We were able to restore the old church, it was a Methodist church, into a multi-purpose performance hall. And then on the ground floor, we opened it up to create shops. So it's been a fantastic building. It's one of the prime historic projects that I've done in my career.
It really is one of the most unique buildings around.
These kind of buildings are very important in South Florida because we're growing so fast, we're changing so fast, so they become like the heart and soul of a place. So when you anchor new development around a significant historic building, you have the best of both worlds. And you have that legacy of a place, right? It's kind of tough when you come to South Florida and everything is shiny new.
Yeah.
It's very nice when we have areas of our community that are anchored in history, and that history gives us a sense of place. We belong here, we have a sense of ownership in this area.